Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of ToucanPlays. Guys, this has been an extremely exciting week for Monster Jam news. First of all, a few weeks ago during one of my live streams, we had some people drop out of our game and drop into the Hawaii map. Later on that day during Tanman's stream, another user actually dropped into the Hawaii map and was able to do a full recording of everything during a treasure hunt mode. And then the following week, we yet again ran into the same Hawaii bug, so obviously Milestone is not interested in correcting this issue. My good buddy Harry was able to drop back into Hawaii, got a full recording of the entire session of a figure 8 race. Now the figure 8 race actually looks pretty darn cool. First of all, the Hawaii map starts with this little jump right here, the figure 8 race, but you can see the first turn right there has you taking a sharp right around that first corner, and then you come all the way around. So it is a rather sharp turn once you get across that jump. Now, one of the major criticisms that I've heard about the Hawaii map that we've seen so far is how sparse it is and how empty everything looks. Now, this is supposed to be a volcano, and so, you know, there aren't going to be trees growing in this particular region of Hawaii. So I can understand what they're going for here. You can kind of see some of the steam coming up, some of like the sulfur color, yellow, coming out of these the volcanic vents that are around. Now, this video is taken by Speedy during one of Tanman's live streams, and this is for the treasure hunt mode. And you can kind of see the treasure hunt, the turn-in location is actually in the open, and it's in kind of a central location. One of my biggest criticisms of the treasure hunt mode actually is that on some of the maps, it feels a little biased towards one color or the other. Usually the blue team gets the biased. Whoa! Good job there, Speedy. Anyway, so you can see that the map takes you right down next to the water, and he actually tries to go into the water here, and it just spits him right back out. So there's no way to actually get into the water, it appears, which is fine. You don't want to be driving around in the water. Knowing the number of glitches in this game, I wouldn't doubt it if somebody, looking at you, Chocolate Drive, finds a way to actually get into the water and drive around under the water at some point. But I do like how in the trophy hunt mode, you have access to the full map. Now, this map is also going to be the extreme freestyle and extreme head-to-head map with different layouts. So get used to seeing this map, because this is it. And here we go, up and over that broken bridge. I really like that section of the map. Now, I do like the use of verticality in this map. There's a lot of different aspects of this map that use the different layers of this map, and I love that about it. That's one of the things that I've always liked about Showdown, is just how vertical the game actually can be. So the smart use of the verticality here is good. Otherwise, though, oh, he tried to get into the volcano right there. Didn't work. He can't go into the volcano. All right, this last map that we're looking at here, this was submitted to Tanman's server. This is by a user named Hero2004, and it looks to me like Hero managed to somehow drop into a circuit race, and you can see it's definitely a lot more green, a lot more trees, and definitely some use of the water here and there. I like this a lot better than I like that volcano map that we were looking at. But, you know, still, I'm excited for Hawaii. Can't wait for it to drop. Anyway, all this is just a quick preview of things to come. Look for the Aloha expansion, or Hawaii expansion, whatever they want to call it now, to drop on the 19th of December. Super excited for that. A little less than a month away. Sooner than that, though, we are going to get the Megabyte free DLC that will be coming on Thanksgiving for those of us in the US on November 28th. And this is going to be free to everyone, regardless of whether or not you are a season pass holder or not. Megabyte is going to be super exciting. I cannot wait to get behind the wheels of the Gray Brutus. No, seriously, it's going to be fun. I love all the trucks. I'll take all the trucks I can get in this game. I'm super excited to see some of the liveries. If you want to see what liveries I'm predicting are going to be in for Megabyte, check out the video that's over there. In other exciting news, Monster Jam has actually released the entire lineup for the 2025 season, with one exception, and that is Camden Murphy. We're not quite sure which truck Camden Murphy is going to drive, although everyone is kind of speculating that he is going to be driving a truck called Classroom Crusher, and everybody's assuming that Classroom Crusher is going to be a version of Fuel Academy, a real-life version of Fuel Academy. Of course, Fuel Academy is the school bus-themed Spin Master truck, and we're assuming that it's going to look pretty much just like what you see on your screen right now. The reason why we think this is because Monster Jam actually applied for a patent for a truck named Classroom Crusher, but we haven't seen that announced yet. What we have seen announced, though, is the name of Chris Koehler's new truck, and that is Mayhem. I cannot wait to see what this truck is going to look like. I'm not going to read this out, but if you want to read it, go ahead and pause the screen. You can see what Chris Koehler has to say. He wasn't quite ready for this truck to be announced, but Monster Jam went ahead and announced it anyway. So this is going to be Chris Kohler's original design. It is going to be his truck for the whole season, so he's not going to be jumping from Monster Mutt to Brutus to, you know, whatever else he's going to be driving this year. He is officially going to be driving Mayhem, and that will be all season long. Super, super excited for that. Cannot wait to see what Mayhem looks like in real life. Chris is going to be driving with his dad in the Stadium Championship East. I'm not going to read through everybody, but I'm going to point out some of the highlights. Go ahead and pause it if you want to see everything. This also is available on monsterjam.com. It's good to see Barry Musauer back in Zombie. I'm excited to see Mike Christensen in Vendetta. He's definitely got a score to settle. And I'm excited to see Armando Castro back in El Toro Loco. I want to see what he can do with that. In Stadium Championship Series West, we've got Tristan England back in Digatron. I heard some wild and crazy rumor that Digatron was going to be discontinued, that they were going to retire Digatron. That ain't happening, guys. But we are going to have Caleb Blood full-time in Sparkle Smash, and Bryce Kenny coming off of Mohawk Warrior. Great Clips has actually canceled their 8-year relationship with Monster Jam, and Mohawk Warrior is no longer going to be a thing. Bryce Kenny is actually going to be driving Monster Mutt now. It's kind of sad to see Mohawk Warrior go. I hope he keeps the signature Mohawk, though. It's good to see Matt and Nick driving in Jester and Kraken, respectively. On to the Arena Championship Series. I do not think that Monster Jam was prepared for how popular Sparkle Smash was going to be, so they moved Jamie Sullivan off of Monster Mutt Dalmatian and moved her onto a second Sparkle Smash. I think she's going to do great in Arena Championships. We got the father and son team, John Zimmer Sr. and John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. That's going to be awesome. And then we've got Crazy Train and Plain Crazy. I'm so excited to see these guys in Monster Jam. This is going to be so fun. And then in Arena Championship Series East, one of the craziest things, we got Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Now, I said in a very recent video that Monster Mutt Dalmatian has never been driven by a male driver. Now, that's not completely true. Blake has actually driven Monster Mutt Dalmatian in the past, but not as the official driver, only as a temp driver, a fill-in driver. So this is the first time that he is going to be on as the official driver for the season. So that's kind of exciting. Blake Granger is going to be back behind the wheel of Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Now, Chad Tingler also drove temporarily for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. So, but anyway, kind of cool that we're gonna have a male behind the wheel of Dalmatian. And then we've got Mark Hall and Kurt Kramer in Raminator and Ramunition. I'm glad that those trucks are still going. And of course, and then Arena Championship Series West, this one I think is actually the one that I'm most excited for. You've got Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, you got Brianna Mahone in Scooby-Doo, you've got Cody Saucier in Dragon, and then you've got Joe Uri in Earthshaker. I mean, these are some big names in some big trucks. I'm kind of excited to see how they do. And of course, Velociraptor Jurassic Attack. I mean, this is going to be an exciting championship to see, Series West. So anyway, like I said, all this information can be found on monsterjam.com. Super excited for the next season. I kind of want to do some sort of like watch parties, maybe on Discord throughout the season. I think it's going to be super fun. I'm excited and ready for the next season to start. So that's going to do it for this episode. We've got leaked maps, an awesome free DLC coming up, and some huge changes coming for Monster Jam. As soon as we find out what Mayhem and what the Classroom Crusher are actually going to look like, I definitely will make another video. I'm excited to see those two trucks. I wish there was some more new trucks coming out because we lost 5 huge trucks. I'm going to do some tribute videos to those from Showdown, to those trucks that we're losing this year. It's going to be so sad. But for now, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check out the video that you see on your screen right now. And hey, we'll see you guys on the flip side later, everybody. Bye.